Well, howdy there, folks. This is your host, ID Jester. Welcome back to Marvel Heroes 2015 edition, and we are looking at all the heroes. This hero is very special to me. This is Storm. She was my number one hero, the first hero I ever got, way back in Marvel Heroes. And she was the very first character. And back in the day, you had a choice of it was Captain America, Thing, Storm. There was like 5 or 6 heroes. You had to choose one of them. And that was the only one you could get, and then you could purchase the others or get them with attorneys, bidders, or whatever. And so I got Storm, so she was my very first love, and she is my number one hero. So I had played her a lot. This is a costume I got for her. This is not the default costume, so just keep that in mind. She has another costume that she comes with. Well, anyways, here is Storm. And you can see, of course, because she's my number one hero, we got a nice legendary item on her. We got some nice artifacts on there. In fact, we replaced one of her artifacts with this one here. We do need to put a blessing on it. But we have the Blessed Gem of the Cursed on there, which is a nice, really rare item that's good. The Blessed Arnend Zulot ESP box, another good item, rare. This one is not a rare item. Again, I'm trying to spread out all my rares on all the heroes that I enjoy. So, I give them like 2 good rares and then 2 other good ones is what I try to do. Some relics, giving her some extra spirit and some health. The Fire Barrage for the energy damage there. She is energy area ranged. Almost everything she does is ranged area. Ranged area, ranged area, ranged area, and then invisibility and a little buff thing. So that is basically everything she does is a ranged area of attack, which it makes her awesome. As far as her regular items go, just normal everyday Storm items, nothing special. In fact, we just picked this up when we were doing the other hero, and it might be worth upgrading just to see, but this, you see the one I've already got has a challenge bonus on it, so it'd be really hard to replace that. Although that is intelligence, we have intelligence there, and so by playing her a lot, we get quite a few specialty items with her. Insignia of Havoc, nothing great, just a normal everyday thing. It's with energy power. I haven't played her for a while. I actually had 1,000 points in my Omega system to spend on her. So we obviously need to review her again and really bump her up a few bit. Give her a nice blessing there, give her a better insignia, and as far as her costume goes, invulnerable for 2 seconds when you use a med kit, some health regeneration, and everything. We are using the Doctor Doom medallion for the power duration because almost everything she does is layered area damage. And so we are basically just going to stand in the back and we're going to literally swarm everything around us with all of our power, our area attacks around us. And basically the enemies are just going to melt in that stuff, which is great. Let's look at her powers. Alright, so we use this lightning bolt, which is our basic ranged attack. We do need this because of the spirit, because we spam these powers out so much and so frequently. We just use a basic attack. She doesn't need this for damage anyways. We are going to be relying on our lightning storm, our crashing hail, our typhoon to do our damage for us. Storm surge. So she has, we'll look at that when we get to it. So basic attack first, then of course our rush forward power. Then we have our lightning storm, ranged area. Just going to put it down and let it go. It's going to do 8.1 seconds. Awesome amount of damage. Crashing hail, even better. Slows enemies. Area duration 19.2 seconds. And again, massive amounts of damage over time. So you're going to put this down. The enemies are going to struggle to get out of it. And in the meantime, they're going to be taking damage from both of our main area attacks. And of course, our Typhoon has a 30-second cooldown. This is our signature power. Another huge ranged area attack. Lots of damage. slow enemies even further down. And all of our lightning powers are going to do 15.5% extra damage. So we're going to layer this down, this down, this down, and then we're going to zap them with our lightning. And of course, this is also lightning, and this is not lightning, but this is lightning and this is lightning. So these two powers will get 15% extra damage on that. Then she has, we're going to come to that one last, but then she has Obscuring Fog, which makes her invisible, gives her a nice damage rating, makes her and her allies concealed, and it's got a 30-second cooldown, but it's a nice little thing to add. Then your her thing is she's got these three powers on the side here: the Freezing Tempest, the Gusting Tempest, and the Arcing Tempest. And these are going to be energized by whatever power you choose here with the Storm Surge. So you can see while you got Gusting Tempest active, when you have Freezing Tempest active, and when you have Arcing Tempest active. Lots of differences there to what you're going to do. So you're basically going to turn this on, and I'm not sure why that is in that bar right there. We are actually we're going to be turning this on and this on. Wait, let's go to our number one build. There we go. The second build, I think I was trying something a little bit different with her. You can see we got all of our points in the Arcing Tempest, which makes a lot more sense. There we go. So the great thing about this power is it does lightning damage and blah blah blah, gives its damage rating, and we're basically going to activate this power, which is going to energize this, and you can see that it's going to give us the best, the Arcing Tempest here, which is going to give us Arcing Tempest is going to give us energy damage while activated. The other option is to use the Freezing Tempest and this power. So one time I might use the Arcing Tempest and this power, and the next time I have another build that will do the Freezing Tempest. The best thing about the Freezing Tempest is when you have the Freezing Tempest activated, it gives a 2.1 irresistible freeze to every boss around you, which is great. So when you got Juggernaut ready to do his charge, you just activate your Freezing Tempest, and bam, he is frozen solid. He doesn't get to charge in your face. Or when the Mindless Titan goes to use his laser beam eye and kill everybody, you can instantly freeze him, and he won't get to do that with his irresistible freeze. This used to be the best power in the game ever, but there are a few heroes now that have some irresistible bosses. Used to be, not too long ago, they used to be immune to anything unless it was irresistible, and the only character in the game that actually had an irresistible power was Storm. Since then, they have updated it, and now there are a few heroes that can do irresistible attacks. But having an irresistible attack, I cannot tell you, is one of the best powers you can have. Like I said, it can get you out of, when Hyde is trying to do his little charge forward and run you over. There's just so many heroes when they're getting ready to do their main attack, and you see that little red circle around you or whatever, and uh-oh, I'm in trouble here. Having an irresistible attack that will freeze an enemy, a boss, is just, it's incredibly good. We actually have 3 ranks without any bonuses. We have 3 ranks in our ultimate power, which does a ton of damage. It literally covers the screen with just a huge amount of lightning and everything. But the best thing about it, again, you and your allies are empowered, increasing base damage of powers by 40%. This is really good when you're doing raids. If you can get Storm to activate her ultimate power, and then everyone else activates their ultimate power after Storm, because they'll all be empowered, and they'll do 40% extra damage with their ultimate powers. So the ideal situation is if you're in a raid or whatever, you have Storm activate her power, and then everyone else activates their ultimate power and gets that extra damage. If you can work that out, I've been in a few raids where they're like, okay, Storm, get ready to activate your power. Okay, now activate it. Now activate it, and then as soon as I'm done activating my power, then everybody realizes, oh boy, now we get to do ours, and they get a ton of damage because of the empowered ability. So it's just everything about Storm is top notch. I cannot tell you. She has a little fly power now. She didn't used to have this. There's just nothing bad. It's a tight build. All her powers work together. You know, you can activate this or this or this and get bonuses off of this power. You know, there's certain powers to activate for to get extra lightning damage. Then of course we have a nice passive of power. The only thing with Storm is she's light on health and she's light on spirit. So you definitely need to work on getting some health and spirit for her. You can see I've got a decent amount, 637 spirit actually. So I've been working on getting her as much spirit as possible. And health-wise, she's kind of squishy. So you don't want to, being a ranged sorcerer, ranged hero, you want to stay in the back and you just want to blast out all your powers. I know I've been talking quite a bit about her. I just get so excited to talk about her. Warpath, Sunfire, Sabretooth, ranged energy, that's what we're going for. Spin Tech. Of course, we're going to the Phoenix Force for the extra energy. A few points here in the Geonosis. A few points in the Guild Suppression. And that is it. Hero Synergies. Captain Marvel, Cyclops, for the energy, that's fine. I probably haven't changed these for a while, so I might need to we actually have Hulk on for the extra health because she is kind of light on the health. Torch, Invisible Woman, Jean Grey, Iron Man, Punisher, Silver Surfer, Storm. Actually, there's probably a few newer ones that I need to switch out. Punisher for Squirrel Girl. I'm trying to think of. Yeah, that's fine. Well, I'll look at her synergy powers later. So you are a beast, Miss Storm. So we are going to go and show you some gameplay action. So the best thing, as I mentioned, one of her awesome powers is the ability to turn on this arcing Tempest, which now, wherever I go, she will zap people for lightning strikes. And I won't do any attacks. I will just, oops, I need to go back to my other bar here. I will just literally just go around, and you will see I'm zapping cars. See that? Zap, zap. See that? Zap, zap. It's just constant lightning all over the place. And this is great. So we have our lightning storm, and then this is the crashing hail. This is what I'm doing now. It's the crashing hail. So I'm going to cast these around, and then I'm going to do my lightning storm. And pretty soon, our screen is just going to be full of just effects going on. Here we got bosses. Activate our ultimate power right off the bat here. We do have a little bit of a delay here. And now we'll activate our signature power. There we go. And everybody's going to be doing lots and lots of damage. And you can just see we got lightning flashing. We got hail getting crashed down. And we are literally just running around, just making sure we don't get run over is all we're doing. We're just making sure we don't get hit so we can get all of our effects out. Oh, this is great. Storm is the best hero to actually have when you're running the Midtown Patrol shared quest where you have to destroy hidden aim devices, because what she does, all you have to do is fly around the outside edge and she will instantly hit all of these things with her lightning bolts, and she'll reveal them on the map for me. So that is like ultra awesome. So you can see we're just flying along, we're looking for those hidden aim devices, which are like inside the mailboxes and stuff. We just need to find where they are so we can get those. We only need one more, which is awesome. Alright, so crashing hail, lightning storm, crashing hail, lightning storm, signature power, boom. There we go. And just don't get run over, don't get hit, don't get killed. Just try and stay out of the enemy's ways, and that's your Let your damage, let your area effects do the damage for you. You can spam these powers over and over and over again. But you see, it does take quite a bit of spirit to spam them, but you want them spammed out there as much as you can to get those damage. You want to cover as much area as possible with your damaging attacks. So right now I'm actually going to chill out for a second and let our spirit regen a little bit. Spirit, boom, 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 ultimate power, activate another group. So I'm going to have, I can have literally 3 or 4 groups of just layered damage going on everywhere on the map. And you see, I'm not doing any other attacks right now. I'm just letting our damage take care of everything. I'm just letting our damage over time just wipe everybody out. My job is just make sure I don't get run over. That's all I want to make sure. I don't get too much damage is what I'm trying to say. Don't take too much damage this storm. Just try and stay out of the enemy's way. And you can see we got 3 or 4 areas going on right now. And I can leave these areas and just come back later and pick up all the globes. It'll be all over the place. So I would say she plays just slightly different than some of the other heroes in that, because almost every one of her attacks is this ranged area. You want to just spam these down and just try to stay out of taking too much damage. You don't need to take damage. Let your area of effects do all the damage for you. Again, I'm going to chill out and just try to get some spirit back here before the bosses arrive. But you see these groups of enemies? We are just going to have all our attacks. There we go. Boom. And you can see they just all melt. I mean, there's nothing left of it. And we do the same thing with bosses as well. Alright, where are these bosses? Oh good, they're down here. We can get down here in time to... Alright, we'll just watch his health just melt. I'm going to let my spirit... I need to actually activate my basic attack so I get some spirit back, don't I? Alright, so again, lots of different area. I'm going to try and cover the whole area with our attacks. And then bam, activate our signature power. I'm actually in the thick of things right now, which I don't want to be as Storm. But I'm trying to get enough spirit back that I can get some more damage down here. Oh, this actually is... Oh, okay, that's right. We were looking at the basic attack in the other build. This one actually does take spirit to activate, so that's why I was not getting spirit back. I was actually wasting spirit. That's why. All right, so with this build I have, I actually use the execute power, which electrocute, which actually does some nice lightning damage as well. So that's why I have the extra spirit. And you can see we are just crashing hail and lightning coming down everywhere. Our powers, or our areas last a nice amount of time. So you don't necessarily need to spam them as much as I'm spamming them down, but I like to keep them up and running as long as I can. And, we're going to come over here, and you can see how many different areas that I can, I got like 4 areas going there, and I didn't have quite a full load of spirit when we went into that. So just going to let our spirit regenerate a little bit, try and stay away from the enemies. Don't forget, while we're doing all this, our electrocute's actually sending out, our arcing Tempest is actually sending out damage. It does take some spirit to run that, so just keep that in mind. If you're running into severe spirit issues, you might want to turn that off for a little while. So let our area effects. Cast one over here. We'll cast one over here. This crashing hail is just so good. It's just, I tried to get rid of it for more lightning attacks because I am lightning based, but it's just so hard to get rid of that power because it's so good. It does a lot of damage. It slows enemies. Get out of there! Don't take that damage. And you just see is just, I mean, I'm not doing anything now. I'm just letting all of our attacks just generate the damage. That is awesome.
The Tempest does not play
We'll cast Crashing Hail again. Okay, Crashing Hail on you guys. Hello, how about some Crashing Hail on you guys? How about some Crashing Hail over here? And then we're going to throw some lightning on top of that. How do you like the lightning? You don't like the lightning? Is that what I hear? Alright, I understand. How about you guys? You guys want a little bit of lightning? How about some Crashing Hail? Crashing Hail. Thank you. It does take a second for that Crashing Hail to come out. You can see these effects out here are still going. You see all that time I was in there, these effects are still going. So obviously getting some power duration on your area effect spells are just awesome. I'm going to cast them over here, and then we're going to go back, and look, all these ones in here are still going there for a second. Now these are going. These are still going. Massive amounts of chaos and damage. Just awesome. And see, they're still going. Look at it. Still going. Okay, come on. Any second now. So you can imagine if there's bosses in here, which hopefully I'll get this set up right for the next fight. I didn't have that. I was thinking I was doing the basic attack to get the power back, but now I know that when I do the next fight with the next bosses, you're going to see. I'm not going to do anything. Just that one little electrocute, one little crashing hail. You can see why I hate to get rid of that hail spell. It's so good. It just does so much damage and it lasts so long. Now we got 8 seconds, 7 seconds. We're going to come in and we're going to totally destroy some bosses this time. Where are they? Okay, Magneto, you're up top here. Your worst enemy has almost arrived. Ah ha 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 ha. Alright, lightning strike. Crashing hail all over the place. Lightning strike, crashing hail all over the place. I'm just going to literally just swarm the area, and then to top it off, we're going to activate our signature power in there. And they're all going to take massive amounts of damage. Look at that. I mean, they're just getting crushed in all my area of attack spells. Need to get another one over here going. Looks like, there we go. Okay, we need to stop attacking with our electrocute right now. We need to focus in on more area attacks. Get these crashing hails to come down some more. It'd be great to see, I've taken Storm in on against Kursk and against any of the big bosses, and I don't have much of a problem if I can stay out of damage ways. If I can keep them away from literally keep out of their way and not, ranged attacks on me. If there's a whole group of enemies that are just shooting me ranged, that is danger for Storm. She doesn't have much to prevent that. Oh good, we got another card. We can give us some goodies. And the other thing I have to realize with Storm is you don't spam your powers like you do a lot of the other heroes. You just need to literally click this, and then just sit back and relax. Click this, click this, click this, click this. You don't need to be, doing click really fast like I am doing. That's why I'm running into such a spirit issue here. Is just need to chill out a little bit and let your powers do all the damage. So let's see if we can go fight maybe one of these other heroes by ourselves without anybody here. Okay, let's see. Hello, kitty cat. Cast that on you. Cast that on you. How about a nice signature power? How'd you like that? Okay, now I'm not going to do anything. I'm just going to let her powers keep her. All I'm going to do is do our lightning storm and crashing hail. Just kind of coat the area because she likes to bounce around a lot. Come on, kitty cat, get in our areas, take that damage, enjoy it. And you see, she's already down to half health, and we really haven't done much of anything. We got our signature power up and running. Now we're just gonna. If you were playing with a hero that was like, keep her in that spot. Like, you see how much damage she took from being in that one spot. So if you can get hero that doesn't teleport, doesn't move around a lot, oh my God, they just take so much damage. There's nothing they can do about it. So. It's very easy to play Storm. Like I said, you're not spamming powers. You're just activating here this power, then this power, our Lightning Storm, and our Crashing Hail. Just let them do the work for you. Hey, alright. We need that. We need that. Inventory's full. Oh, hell no. We need to activate a few spots open there. Thank you. All right. Did we make her 350? Oh my gosh. Hero combination. I hope I'm gonna have to check that after episode. All right. There we go. And so Lightning Storm and Crashing Hail, let it do its work. Go on to the next group. Don't try to spam them too fast. You don't need to be fast. You just can sit back and relax. Let's sit back and relax. Let our powers do the work for us. Hopefully we'll get another attack with our ultimate power here before the end. There we go. We'll do one over there, and then we'll do one over here. So we'll have two different groups of enemies getting damaged. Could throw in a couple of these to finish off anybody that's being a troublemaker. Alright, bosses, good. We'll get over there pretty quickly here. Get our powers activated before everybody else. So, like, a great person to go around with is Hulk, because Hulk has the power where he drags all the enemies into one area. If that would be the case, you could, oh, here comes the Hulk, speak of the devil. You know, if you could do that, then I put my area of effects down, then we can get every one of these bosses in like one group of damage, and that would be severely good. There, he did it. Okay, so now I'm going to just spam my powers in that area. I figured he would do it. There's a few heroes now that will actually get enemies to go into an area. And we just spam in our later damage in that area, and we will have no problems taking care of these guys. Inventory's full again. God, we're just picking up so many goodies today. That's great. Oh, we got a Phoenix Feather. That's good. Need some more artifact. Oh, still full. Okay, all right. Oh, we picked up a unique too. All right. We probably had more unique items for Storm than every other hero in the game, just because we played her the most. So, unfortunately, we didn't get anything very good. I didn't activate our ultimate power, but we will here in 2 minutes and 49 seconds. Hopefully. We did get a rare Dragon Fang. I guess is the name of it. Let's go and activate those and the box of Omega. You and your allies gain some health, some brutal strike rating. It's okay. I'm not going to sneeze at it. Let's see what this one is. 10 relics. Take our Odin marks there because we're trying to get up 100 to give her a nice blessing there. We got. How many do we have right now? 554. So we're trying to gather as many of these as possible. We got a lot of blessings we have to give out. Let's go see if we can get Kitty Cat here, Black Cat, by herself. Oh, no, looks like there's somebody already here fighting her, but that's alright. We'll just activate her stuff. Oops, she actually froze us. Good job there. And so we're just laying our damage on there every, I think they last, one lasts 6 seconds, one lasts 8 seconds, so I'm just trying to make sure that we got enough, there we go. So this group of enemies will surely succumb to my awesomeness. Okay, we need another group here so we can, and another group here. So we have 3 groups going on at the same time. No, make it 4 groups, whatever. You see how much damage we are just doing there? Yes, one thing I do want to check is 6. Okay. Looks like they went after Mole Man. We'll go after Mole Man here. Alright, we'll activate our ultimate power again, because we're running out of time here. There's our ultimate. Just see lightning flashes everywhere. It actually is an aura around me, I believe, so we can go everywhere with this ultimate activated and do lots of damage to everything we come across. It lasts a nice 19 seconds, so that's awesome. And right now we're just letting our ultimate power just... But the best thing about the ultimate power, obviously, is like we talked about, is it empowers you and your allies to do a whole bunch of extra damage, 40% extra damage. That is just great if you can work out where, okay, Storm, you activate your power, and then everybody else will activate theirs. Bosses are here. Do we have time to... Yeah, we've got time for one more boss run. Let's go ahead. We'll just run it for a few more minutes, a few extra minutes. Alright, you yahoos. Storm's here to kick your ass. We're going to layer our attacks, put our signature power. We're going to take care of the trash over here with another area of effect. Right now you see these numbers just flashing everywhere for us. These are all damage that our powers are doing, our area effects. Our ultimate, our signature power is ready to go. We'll go ahead and activate that. Just, yeah, I would get out of there too if I was you, buddy, because you're going to take a lot of damage if you're over there. Oh, make sure you don't get run over, Storm. Remember, your number one thing is just don't die. You can activate your powers anytime, so just don't die. Just don't take a lot of damage. And just let your powers, you can see I'm just activating our powers every once in a while. Run out of spirit again. You can see she is spirit intense, especially when you overexulge in those powers. You do not need to overindulge in the powers. I'm an overindulger. That's what I do. So I just spam these powers way too much. If you are more restrained than I am, you will have much better luck. Because you will not have as big a spirit issue. But my problem is, I like to just activate my powers so much. Alright, signature power. Oh, too late. See how long our signature power lasts, because I just activated it. And see, all those powers are just finally windowing down now. That's how much I overindulge. We got another card. I thought we picked up another card. Was it not another card? Must not have been another card. Damn. I thought it was. Alright, so that's a look at Storm. Very easy, very powerful character. Gives out great buff. Area attack, if you like to just sit back and just let your powers, area effects. There are certain heroes that don't have any area effects. Storm is the opposite. She has all area effects, which is really nice because you can just, okay, I'm going to cast one here, and then I'm going to leave and go cast one over here. Now we'll take care of her one more time. I'm gonna try to reserve myself here. Let my damage. Okay, she moves, so now it's time to activate a new group in this area over here. Ah, you missed me. Oh, you moved again? Okay, that's alright. See, I've got like several big areas going here. That's the way I like to do it. Now we got our signature power here. Let's go ahead and activate it right on top of her face. We'll go ahead and turn everyone invisible, conceal everyone.
Okay, fine. You got it.
There we go. Ooh, that's kind of a neat little effect. Never seen that. That must be that team-up hero there that was doing that. Alright, so that is a look at Storm. Awesome character. I have no complaints. Tight abilities, tight powers, tight items. Everything works well together with one another. You know, you can build her several different ways, as you can see. With the Arcing Tempest, you can go with the Freezing Tempest, and that works really well with our Crashing Hail power and the Tornadoes. So that's kind of a nice little build as well. So lots of different builds that are very powerful. Sit back, let your powers do the damage, and just try to stay out of harm's way while you collect all the loot that they're going to leave behind. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. That was a look at Storm. Oh, I love her little eyes when she's energized with lightning too, which is a nice little touch there. All right, see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.